name is Travis Wesley. Welcome to my channel, KMWS 46 News. And my channel is about weather and sometimes forecasting, but weather. But if you don't mind, share, subscribe, click the notification button for my so you won't miss incoming videos. So you can see that I have here a storm prediction center or day two. I'm not focused on day one yet, but day two, because we're seeing for as hail, we only get 15% for hail for Minneapolis, for Nebraska, for northwestern Kansas, and of course Colorado. So, and you got 5% chance, and you also got 5% chance for hail and wind for the southern states. Daily storm pop-ups, and I'll explain why in my products why I issues the advisories and the watch. So you'll know. Here you can see is the watches and advisories and warnings that I created. But the main site to create the map is basically, yep, that's what I did. So as you can see, map chart. This is map chart. Sorry for excuse. Map chart. This is their website, but this is the map chart. And as you can see, high threat advisory for the day two outlook for Minnesota, north central, northwest Wisconsin, Michigan, north and west, and of course northern Missouri and west, and east and southeast of South Dakota. And the reason why for the advisory in those areas is because they're getting winds around 60 to 70 miles per hour, 15% chance of hail, up to 2 to 3 inches, up to three, but two, but those are mainly primary threats. However, if you're in a watch like central Nebraska and east, central and northwest of Kansas, and tip of Colorado, you could be seeing winds in isolated areas of 70 to 80 miles an hour. The hail threat isn't bad, but the winds are. So that's why the watch has been prompted. And these are areas you gotta pay attention. Even if nothing happens, I'm happy. I rather because the watches I issue is mostly broad based, so it gives people a warning like, "Yo, you need to watch out." So you'll know to expect the upcoming severe weather events. And this is the day three outlook for Wednesday. As you can see, 15 for St. Louis, Kansas City, north of Little Rock, Denver, Chicago, Quad Cities, Springfield, Illinois, Cape Girardeau. It's a big, pretty area. But I'm going to say this on day two. Day two, these storms will appear in the afternoon hours or late afternoon into the evening and go through overnight. So they're not fast movers, but these storms also know going to be known for flooding as well, since they don't move too fast. But as you can see, day three, day three, this is also going to be an afternoon storm as well. They'll form clusters, in some cases a line in some places, but not everybody's going to get hit. So, but still keep in mind, will I add watches and warnings in Missouri, Illinois, Iowa area, and those places. We'll see how it goes. I need more data. Right now, this is day 3. It's a bit iffy for me. So, and when I look at the soundings in in the atmosphere levels, I'm not really convinced for not soundings, but well, I could say both, but I'm not really convinced that this could be a derecho. Not even close. We don't have the dynamics for that. So, but we still have some damaging winds and some hail, isolated areas. So, as you can see, day 4 on the Storm Prediction Center, you got outlook for 15% chance of severe weather. The same places: Denver, Rapid City, Cheyenne, those same places, because they're also going to get severe weather in isolated cases. So, and this whole system is part of a cold front from Canada, a storm system. They'll bring some cool air, maybe a little bit unusual in northern U.S., but slightly below average here in Missouri. I am in the Weather Service office in St. Louis, Missouri. As you can see in the radar, there's storms further to the south. Tomorrow there's going to be showers and thunderstorms. There'll be some here, but it's not high, 15 to 30%, but a little higher chances to the south. So the big question is, will it going to rain or 4th of July? We'll see. This will answer this question. When they said 30%, 50%, it's not all the coverage area. It's when they said 30% or 40%, it's 30 to 40% of the coverage area, county warn area. So, hope that helps. But anyways, at night we should be all right. I mean, for the most part, it's gonna be dry anyway. But if you do get showers, just watch out for it. Keep an eye on it. But like I said, Wednesday night, we gotta really watch out. You gotta really stay aware, even if you may not get the severe weather. So, 60% chance for severe weather. But I'm also keeping an eye on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm keeping an eye on it because not only it's a little bit more favorable for severe weather, but also flooding concerns as well. As you can see, this is my own products of severe weather watches and warnings. Severe weather warning is when a warning is warranted when there is a severe weather that can pose to threat of life and property during or before, slightly before or during the event, and which it can contain normal amount of severe weather. I mean, considerable. Normal severe weather to considerable. However, if you have a severe weather PDS, we're talking about we're talking about severe weather that can be destructive for life and property, to life and property. Like 80 miles per hour winds, 100 miles an hour winds from the storms, large hail. These are broad-based watches and warnings. So, yeah, severe weather watch is a regular watch. If it's warranted, there could be places that could have some life-threatening weather. And these watches can be issued for up to 2 to 3 days ahead, depending on the confidence. But the PDS watch is means severe weather. They were confident enough that could be a huge threat to life and property. So if I'm telling you that I'm issuing a watch, or in your areas is on rather is a watch a regular watch or a PDS, it's really something to watch out for, especially the one that is PDS listed. You really need to keep an eye on it. So again, these watches are broad based, and I will post these not only watches and warnings, but also my own Moscow discussion on a community tab, so people can see. So yeah, I will have an overall analysis on the next severe weather outlook, which is in the morning, which I'm gonna see in the morning and the afternoon. So I really hope this helps, and I really wish people to share, subscribe, click the notification button, share, because it could help save some lives, especially with my watches and warnings being broad based. I'd rather people to be prepared than not prepared. I don't want to see people hurt because they're not prepared. So hopefully these watches and warnings can give a broad perspective about weather and to get you prepared. So I'll go over the watches and warnings on a separate video, because my goal is to do what I'm doing about weather and expand it towards me having a better weather studio, because I love weather. I love forecasting weather. I love doing watches and warnings and make people aware. It makes me happy, even if it's small. But I want people to share and subscribe, click the notification button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Oh, one more thing that YouTube won't allow me to change my channel title until 14 days is up. I made a mistake. So, yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.